quarterback. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Throws to the wideout. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his second interception of the game. Instead, it's fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Fires to the middle. And here's the third interception of the night.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Looking to scramble. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Listen, sometimes you know as a quarterback, I got to scramble, I get outside the pocket, nothing's there, live to fight another down. Good job not forcing the football, incompletion.
Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
And his QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success, but man, he makes his first mistake. And this defense, they finally capitalize, they get the big turnover and stop.
Yeah, they needed something to go their way finally against the pass, and they get it right there. Now, if you're this quarterback, you got to turn the page quickly. Obviously, they're not going to stop throwing the football.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab right down the middle. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
And that's perfect for this offense. Backed up towards your own end zone, make a play to create space, get some momentum going on this drive. Just what the offense needed to start this thing.
Makes the grab. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Dropping back, it's Knight. Back's got it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn!
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Wants to go up top on first down. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Taking it the other way. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Knight. Under fire. Snagged in the middle, it's Coleman. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Auburn lines up quickly.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. A shot toward the end zone. Makes the grab down the left side. And he's gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, you gotta love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive.
Auburn, 27.
Takes it inside the 25, and he'll bring it back. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They get to him as he throws. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, how about the offense, man? You run a little play action. I can just tell you, 3rd and long, as a pass rusher, I'm going to get the quarterback. I don't care about the play action. I'm not biting on it, and neither did the defense.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
Man, as a defense, you're like, oh, they're going to draw us offside. They're going to draw us offside. They're not going to go for it. They go for it, and you get the big stop. You've set your offense up. You've turned the momentum. This defense should be feeling really good about themselves.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a crease. It's Cobb. Got some room in to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Running into the open space. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And you can feel the momentum a little bit, right? I mean, the fourth quarter has kind of changed, and this defense is settled in. Their offense has scored as well, so this is a big tipping point in this.
Going for it all. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Off play action. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Underneath toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown LSU!
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Moving away from pressure. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll back them up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Looking to throw. Here's a hit. Hit as he throws. Got him downfield. Pushed down for the tackle. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Takes a hit as he fires. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Trying play action. Trying to make magic on the scramble. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door.
Wide open, he makes the catch. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Tigers! And the route is on. You want to talk about big-time throws. This dude has a missile launcher attached to his shoulder.
And he fired that missile in the perfect area. But how about the receiver? You got to go up and make a play, too. Catch the ball with everybody around you. You know where the ball's going, and he's still able to come down with it. What a play.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And the Tigers in the hurry up. Leaves it with the running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Knight. He's going for the big play. Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just...
Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. finally stop, and not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Going for it all. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much...
A little trickery, and they flip it ahead. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for two fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further.
63.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Gets rid of it. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. One more play to pad the stats. Off the play fake. Still looking on the move. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The Bulldogs offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Finds his man. It's Frazier. Scooped up in the defense. Here he goes. Touchdown, Indiana. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. That's a scoop and score defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career. Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. Past the 30. He's in the clear. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will have to settle for 3? Back to throw. It's Stockton. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. So Indiana's offense gets their first crack now. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of 2 quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these 2 quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
The defense does a good job of being aggressive here and not slowing down their pass rush. They put pressure on him, and instead of him throwing it away, he throws it against his body back into the teeth of the defense. I thought they might come up with a pick.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Cooper. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. Catch made in space. Look out. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time Give the defense some credit for getting after him.
On the run here, lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Cooper. Ball carrier tackled there.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
The Hoosiers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. To throw, it's Mendoza. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
Looking for some space. It's McCray. Picks up the first, looking for more. Finds room at the 30. Continues to fight for yards. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Georgia. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
I mean, you're backed up all the way near your own goal line. I mean, they're at their own 1-yard line. They're just trying to get a little bit of room, and instead, the length of the field, 99 yards for a touchdown. What a play.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Moves left out of the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Quarterback hammered after the throw. That's an obvious 15-yard penalty. Offense comes to the line with a 1st down. The defense is going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Not able to connect. Incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. And the Hoosiers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Chris, how about the play of this quarterback? 3rd down and long. The defense, you think, is going to bring extra pressure. But not only is he able to get away from the pressure, how about his awareness on where he needs to go to pick up the 1st down? So big yards, great awareness, and a 1st down for this offense.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He lets it go on the move. Touchdown, Hoosiers! A great catch and run for 6. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Throwing off play action. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They mix it up with a run. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build a promising start. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on third down. Now we got a fourth down situation. And now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, but you roll the dice, try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, they found the matchup here, Chris, on fourth down. A gutsy call, and it pays off. Love this one-on-one matchup. The receiver wins that battle, and the quarterback put it right on the money.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Makes the catch downfield. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They move the ball to the 41.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he makes the catch. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Blitz and a quick sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. Looking for a man. Defense is coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Indiana. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Too much speed for the defense. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 27, Georgia, 20. Returner looking to make a play here. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. He escapes the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second and 10 here. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. He'll try a pass here. Quick completion to the tight end. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Try and muscle for the first down. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Now it's second down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. The receiver makes the catch. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field, trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Looking to scramble now.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Bought some time, now lets it go. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Escaping the pressure, moving right. Caught over the middle. It's Pemby. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the return will be brought down. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Play action here on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Boy, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaks into the clear. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
On the move now. The Bulldogs will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. for a fourth down completion. And they heave it deep downfield. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. It's a run. Running back's got it. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. So, Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter, a national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Indiana. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask from the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And the Bulldogs will crank up the tempo.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to...
Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
He escapes the pocket. And it's picked off in the end zone. Past the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the 2-point try backfires big time. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Mendoza moves out of the pocket, fires it on the move. He's got it with room to run. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. You talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Looking for his big tight end. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Close to the tight end. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. Gets some space around the 30. And he's in the clear down the right backside, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Way too much speed on that play.
Wow, 1 minute this quarterback is surveying the field for an open receiver. The next, he's pulling it down, tucking the football, and putting into the end zone for touchdown himself.
And he stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Chris, what just happened here? I'm in awe of this coach's sheer boldness. Going for an onside kick when you're up by a few scores? Wow. That's all I can say.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Indiana. And the route is on. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working. Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
To the air, it's Stockton. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And they misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game, but how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead and a large...
Inside the red zone and still running. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Has a path to the end zone. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Dogs come up to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Touchdown, Georgia. This passing game is still on fire. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw. Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. When it comes down to this, they need to create some fourth quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away. Escapes the pocket. Breaks loose at the 45. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. After the sack on first down, it's second down.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
What a catch! Both out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got his man in the open field. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They are pouring it on now. Monster stage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out trying to come up with ways to slow him down, whether they play zone or they play man. Nothing is working, and give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up his guy and keeps coming up with touchdowns.
Point after, up and good. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
He's going to pull it down and run. Finds room at the 30. Here he goes. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. He escapes the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's 3rd and goal. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here comes 3rd and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And tackled there by the defense.
The defense here very much aware of the threat of this quarterback's legs. Even in a condensed space inside the red zone, it's a wonderful job to stop him short of the goal line on that 3rd down play.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Gets loose. And they've got him behind the line. There is a penalty marker, but if it's on the offense, it'll be a change of possession. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. 1st and 10 play coming up.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this.
Looking downfield near the end zone. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. He said,